Hey guys! So today I'm telling you about all of my embarrassing moments and stuff. Now, I probably have a lot of embarrassing moments, but I am having trouble remembering most of them. I think that I have the world's most terrible memory. Either that or I just blocked out my entire childhood because it was so... But for you, I will try to recall some very traumatic events for your viewing pleasure. So, there comes a time in a woman's life where she transitions from child to woman. You go out and you buy your first bra or whatever, and it never quite works out the way you had hoped. I used to do theater a lot. And I remember one time I was on stage, like, singing a song or whatever, and I hadn't quite figured out how to properly close a bra. So I was in the middle of the stage, and then all of a sudden it just kind of, like, popped open. And it was super obvious, and it was super embarrassing. And so, yeah, there's that. And I think this one's a little more funny than embarrassing. I'm not as ashamed of this one as I was of the other one. But this one, I was carpooling with my friend, and my friend and her family are a little bit, I wouldn't say crazy, just crazy. But essentially what had happened was her mom was on the phone in the car, and she was already in the car. I was climbing into the back seat, and her mom had all these purses and all these books in the back because she's a part-time teacher, or I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is there was stuff in the back seat, and I was kind of leaning into the car, pushing it off so that I could sit down, and my foot was underneath the car. Okay, I will draw a diagram. Okay, so here is a completely accurate representation of the car. So I was climbing in this way, and so if this was open, and my head is right here, and like my arms are in the car, like moving all the stuff, and like my butt's sticking out, and oh wow, this is terrible. Okay, so let's imagine that this is the back of the car. And so this is me on the street getting into the car. So I was moving the stuff, and my foot, I'm just going to kind of extend it a little bit if it was that long, and you could see through the tire, was right next to it, right under the car. So basically, because her mom was on the phone, she started to drive off with me and my foot still near the tire. So, time for another diagram. This is my foot, and here comes the tire. The tire rolled over my foot until about here. So it went over. This is the very flat part, the tangent line. So it had gone most of the way over my foot. By that time I was screaming, and then my friend heard me screaming, so my friend started screaming, but she started screaming like, reverse, reverse, reverse. So then this tire that is mostly the way over my foot decides to go this way now and goes right back over my foot. Yeah, isn't that just lovely? So now I had a tire imprint on my foot for about 3 weeks. Now it's not really there anymore. I don't really have any cool scars to show you. So in conclusion, I have been permanently scarred from driving with that friend, and I always tell them before I get into the car, please don't go until I am fully seated. I wish I had something better. I honestly do. I just can't think of anything. But tell me your embarrassing stories in the comments below. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. And all that jazz. I'm sorry. Just Broadway moment. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday. Until then, have a fantastic week.